as they head towards the finish line.
Yes! Yes! What's up NZers, welcome to another vlog day, and we're here today downtown Auckland City. Going to catch some of the Prada Cup, America's Cup racing, so we've got some action out on the water today. Looks like good conditions, so yeah, should be pretty exciting. Look, even if you guys aren't that interested in boat racing, I mean neither am I. I'm not like a
avid follower.
Yeah, I'm not an avid follower of, you know, boat racing and all that, but it's pretty cool. I have been kind of following it, and it's kind of like the Formula 1 version of boat racing. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, even if you're just a neutral and you don't particularly, you know, follow along. But yeah, and we just wanted to show you guys what, you know, what a little part of our city looks like. So
it's always cool to go to an event that Auckland is hosting, because it brings such a cool vibe. New Zealanders really get together and they watch it, even if they're not particularly interested in sailing. There's heaps of people out on the water in their fancy yachts and everything, but yeah.
And there's lots of fun to be had as well for families and everything, yeah. So there's heaps of stuff to do.
We also thought this would be a cool time to show you guys the inner city and down in our viaduct.
Down by where the marina is and the harbour and like the fish markets and all that sort of side of town is, so yeah, the
I'm
harbour.
Not sure if we've told you that we're from Auckland. So Auckland is the biggest city in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's not the capital, but it is definitely the biggest city.
I'll put it up on the map. I'll put it up on a map.
Yeah, maybe we should do a map thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, here's the rascals. Here's the munchkins.
Auckland is called the City of Sails, so we're known as a city with lots of boats. So per capita, I think we have the most boats per capita in the
Number
world.
one city in the world.
Yeah, in the city in the world. So that's why it's kind of cool that we're hosting the America's Cup or the Prada Cup.
Yeah, should be awesome.
So yeah, we'll get amongst.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Come on,
bring you guys along. So this is actually called the Prada Cup today, which is it's actually between Luna Rossa and Team UK, which is Italy versus England, and it's a first to 7 racing series. And the reason it's being held in New Zealand is because Team New Zealand are currently the America's Cup champions, and so they are waiting to see who the best out of these two boats are that we're seeing that we're going to see race today. Is it gets to see, you know, who faces them for the big cup in March, so that's coming up soon.
And we'll probably take you to that as well.
Yep, yeah, for sure.
Well, it's the America's Cup, you guys will be probably quite keen to see.
Yeah, so it's first to 7 races, and there's 2 races every day for the next week or so. And yeah, it's basically just first to 7, and Luna Rossa, the Italians, are 2-0 up. They won both races yesterday, so we're about to see 2 more races today. And
we're kind of connected to the Italians in a way, because Sam's
my dad's Italian.
Yeah,
so
Sam's family is Italian.
Yeah, so that's who I'm repping today. Luna Rossa,
so we're here
Prada Pirelli.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The excitement is real. Prada Cup Finals 2021. Entry for race 3, Ineos starboard. And there's plenty of work to do for Ineos after being beaten in both races on the opening day.
There's our harbour bridge.
So there's the cup, and then there's like a little ice cream store there. It looks really good, and they sell coffee for fun. So we're going to get some ice cream. You excited for ice cream?
We talked about this earlier. There's enough breeze for these boats to do some pretty interesting maneuvering right now, and a lot of times that makes for a little more aggressive jockeying for position.
Some match race going on right now.
Yeah.
When that happens, right? You just got a break. Exactly. You are watching race 3 of the Prada Cup Finals, and there's a tight one away.
Real close game. just finished the first leg. Italy are ahead by 9 seconds. Tight race. Good race.
Down a bit as the boat sort of change with the pressure fluctuations, but there is not much in it in terms of performance and then, but if they do lay in, then they do have this opportunity.
Ahead the whole race. Yes! Come on, Italy! Yes! Woohoo! 3-0 Italy! Yes! Let's go, boys! It was a great third race there. Italy in control the entire race. Pulled off the win. 3-0 to Italy. So we've got one more race to go today. And I think this is the screen where actually most of the English supporters hang out. There's two big screens, so we're going to hang out. We're going to head over to the other big screen where a lot of the Italy supporters are going to be, so we'll be in good company there. So yeah, America was actually part of this, the racing in the earlier series. It was the three-way race again, between Italy, the UK and America. But unfortunately, during the earlier races, America had a massive accident and they capsized the boat and they actually did a bunch of damage to the boat. So they weren't able to take part anymore. I think they came back out and tried to do another couple of races, but they just weren't able to compete. So they had to pull out, which is real unfortunate. But yeah, so you know, it's America's always in the running to win the America's Cup, obviously. So yeah, I think it started way back in like the late 1800s, and I think it was the San Francisco Yacht Club that started it. Anyway, yeah, just a bit of background info on the race. Do you remember to lock up the boat?
No, I left the servants to tend it. We're about to go.
Right guys, heading over to race 2 for the day, or race 4 in the series. Woo! So hopefully get another Italy win and go 4-0 up.
Yeah. Yes.
Start of the last race. Here we go, come on Italy.
Lay line still 5 away. Running 2, 1 more down. The platform is level through all these maneuvers. All 3 boards, or 2 boards and the rudder are in the water. It takes a lot of coordination on board Ineos between 3 guys often to keep the boat down and
Looks like when the wind
far out. The UK nearly capsized. It was a close one. The UK just got a penalty against them for going outside the boundary. Italy winning with 1 leg to go. Final leg.
3, 2.
This one's not so close. Italy are way ahead. Here we go. Italia! Yes, come on boys! Come on boys! Yes! Italy 4-0! Yes! We just walked over that bridge. These are the boats. These catamarans were the last boats that they were racing in 4 years ago when it was Team New Zealand versus American Oracle in the San Francisco Harbour. So where Team New Zealand took the cup and they actually won it. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but 8 years ago it was Team Oracle against Team New Zealand. It was New Zealand against USA, and the US, they were losing 7, I think it was first to 8 races, and they were losing 7-1, and then all of a sudden America came back and won it 8-7. So you know, people call it like one of the greatest comebacks in sports history, and I have to agree, it was an absolutely incredible turnaround. But yeah, anyway, the following America's Cup 4 years ago, Team New Zealand came out and smashed them. I think it was about 7-0 or 7-1. But there's a cool story behind this boat. So what they did, what New Zealand did was, if you know anything about these boats, they have to keep hydraulic pressure, and to do that you'll see the grinders where they're just going crazy with their arms on those kind of spinny things, you know, to create hydraulic pressure to you know, maneuver the boat, to power the boat basically, because there's no actual power on the boats. So you'll see, if I'll take you up close, but you'll see that Team New Zealand thought, instead of using their hands to do the grinding, why not use your legs? So they put these bikes on the boat. So yeah, it was a bit of a genius thing to come up with, and that's basically the story of how that boat brought the America's Cup back to New Zealand. Oh, who's that? What even is that boat? What would you call that? Like a catamaran monohull? So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was America's Cup, Prada Cup, racing day 2. Italy taking out both wins again, so they're 4-0. And yeah, we'll definitely be coming along to watch the next couple of races as well. So let's hope Italy can take it out. And then, oh man, New Zealand against Italy. I mean, who do we cheer for? Yeah, we'll be happy whoever wins out of those two. But yeah, anyway, we'll see you in the next one. See ya! Bye!